This is a quick video to hopefully outline some of the requirements for UK businesses regarding emergency lighting. So, do all UK businesses need emergency lighting? Well, this one doesn't, and if your business operates from March to September on the South Pole, you don't either. All the rest of us do. The European Workplace Directive states that emergency routes and exits requiring illumination must be provided with emergency lighting of adequate intensity in case the lighting fails, which essentially means if you've got electric lights and you need them to carry out work safely at any point during the year, then you need standby lighting should they fail. So which areas need covering? Well, they need to be positioned over every exit door, on escape routes, on intersections of corridors, outside each final exit, and on external escape routes. So often this gets missed. They very often get placed over a fire exit door internally, but often get missed the fact that they should be covered externally as well. They need to be on stairways, they need to be wherever there's a change in floor level, and in windowless rooms and toilets that are over 8 meters squared. They need to illuminate firefighting equipment, so extinguishers and hose reels. They need to illuminate fire alarm call points. They need to be in lifts. They need to be near equipment that would need to be shut down in an emergency, in a mill, or turning equipment, cutting equipment, etc. Anything where it could be dangerous to be using it in the dark. And areas in premises that are greater than 60 square meters. So just to go back, one little thing that's missing off that list is also first aid kits. First aid kits need to have an emergency light within 2 meters of them, which might just be simply a simple remedy to move the first aid kit rather than have an additional light fitted. So how many lights do you need on an escape route? A question that's often we get asked. Simply, that depends upon the manufacturer of the light as to the amount of light it throws out, etc. Each light manufacturer has to provide what's called photometric data, and they give us spacing tables. So spacing tables would tell you, depending what height you're fitting the light at, then the distances they should be spaced apart to ensure they meet the requirement, which is 0.2 of a lux on the centre line of escape routes and 1 lux generally. So what are the requirements for testing and servicing? Testing requires a daily visual check, a monthly function test, so that you operate the light for a period of time just to ensure that each emergency lamp illuminates. It's not a duration test, it's a test that the changeover gear works, the bulb lights, etc. And then annually a full discharge test by a competent person. Most people would think, hang on, I could do a 3-hour discharge test, but could you fix it if you found something wrong? Testing facilities require a secret key facility and often take the form of a fishtail key inserted in a special switch. Particular care needs to be taken following a full discharge, which is generally, because they don't charge back up, so it's generally why the best time for testing emergency lights is in the summer and in the morning. So I hope that helps and answers a few questions about emergency lighting.